Hello, students. Chapter number 7, The Internet. Learning objectives. You will learn about history of the Internet, governing bodies of the Internet, services provided by the Internet, basic terms related to the Internet, starting the Internet, Internet Explorer, netiquette, virus, and cyber security. Introduction. Internet stands for interconnected network. It is a vast network of computers which is made up of thousands of networks. The internet connects computers together which enable the sharing of data, services such as emails, chatting, and file transfer. With increasing demand for ease of communication, the internet has become one of the most common medium of connection for millions of users. The internet was initially used by military and academic institutions, but now it is a utility for everyone. This is the figure of data communication service offered by the internet. Sorry. History of the internet. The internet was initially known as ARPANET. It was implemented by the Department of Defense, means DoD, of the United States of America. Later on, it connected different universities of the USA. The main reason behind connecting universities and defense was to share information on research and development in scientific and military fields. It was a big success. Subsequently, it was made available commercially to the people with a new name, Internet. Network cable email was developed for the ARPANET. Shortly after its creation, it has now evolved into a powerful email technology, which is the most widely used application on the internet today. Who governs the internet? Who governs the internet? The internet is an interconnection of a number of computers with different types of networks across the globe. Thus, no one actually owns it, but there are three volunteer groups that were formed to help coordinate and guide the technical parts of the internet. These group are IAB, Internet Activities Board, IETF, Internet Engineering Task Force, IRTF, Internet Research Task Force. This is the service provider by the internet. Email. Email. Email is an online correspondence system. It is commonly used abbreviation for electronic mail. It allows computer users to exchange messages both locally and globally. The users have a mailbox address, for example, abc@cambridge.org. Message sent through email can arrive within a few seconds, unlike traditional mail that takes a lot of time. Email provides the option to send electronic files to a person's email address or even to oneself for retrieval at a different location. In this way, information sharing and retrieval is available anywhere with access to the internet. Email is also excellent for keeping in touch with family and friends. The advantages of email over telephone, fax, and postal services are as follows. It is fast, there is no charge per use. Information. The internet is a virtual treasure of information. There is a huge amount of information available on the internet about every subject. It may range from government laws and services, trade affairs, trade fairs and conferences, market information and new idea for technical support. The search engine on the internet can help you to find data on any subject that you need. Google, Yahoo, and Bing are examples of such search engines. Services. Many services are now provided on the internet, such as online banking, job search, and applications, along with online reservations for movies, railways, and airlines. Often these services are either not available offline or cost more. When you are connected to the internet, you are online, otherwise, you are in an offline mode. Buy or sell products. You can buy and sell products all over the world through the internet. This is called online shopping. There are many online stores and sites that can be browsed to see the products that can be bought. You can need not leave your house and can do your shopping from the convenience of your home. Communities is a great forum on the internet to meet up with people with similar interests and discuss common issues. You also find various social networking sites where people can interact with their families and friends at a single place. Communities of all types have sprung up on the internet. Online chatting. This is the online chatting figure. The users can log on the certain websites and communicate with various other users online through the internet chat software. For example, you can use Facebook. This is known as eChat and it is interactive as you type the message on the screen and send you immediately receive a reply from the other user who is logging. There are many chat rooms on the web where you can interact with multiple users at the same time. This can be access to meet new people, make new friends, as well as to stay in touch with old friends. At times, these are used to spread awareness and exchange ideas pertaining to specific cause. For example, there are science for within a chat room where you can exchange your ideas on global warming, conservations of wildlife, etc. Downloading, downloading data. Getting data from the host computer to the client computer is known as downloading. You can download innumerable games, music, videos, movies, and a host of other informative and entertainment software from the internet, most of which are free. Uploading data. Copying the data from the client computer means user's computer to the host computer means server is known as uploading. This process is generally used when you want to send some photograph, articles or files to your friend, family, etc. Online backup. You can store all your files online using backup system provided by online backup providers like Dropbox and Google Drive. You can access these files from anywhere and at any time. Next lecture we can study basic internet term, web pages, hypertext transfer protocol and hyperlink. Thank you.